the Kingdom of Denmark bids farewell to one of the most dedicated members of the royal court, Lene Balleby, who for many years led communications and served as a trusted confidant for all members of the royal family. Over 17 years of service, which began in 2008, she played a key role in organizing countless events and official visits, staying close to Queen Margrethe, Queen Mary, King Frederik, and other members of the royal family. A few days ago, a formal farewell reception was held for Lene, attended by King Frederik, Queen Mary, Princess Benedicte, Prince Gustav, and Princess Carina, who expressed their deep gratitude for her immense contribution to the royal household. Queen Margrethe, however, was absent from the reception, as she had already bid her farewell to Lene earlier during a private lunch at Fredensborg Palace, where they informally reflected on their years of collaboration. Although Lene Balleby originally planned to leave her post earlier, the royal family, particularly King Frederik and Queen Mary, requested that she delay her departure to complete several important tasks requiring her expertise. Now that Lene is officially stepping down, Nina Monk-Perrin will assume her duties as the new head of the Royal Press Office. On February 1, this transition coincides with a series of significant events for the royal family, as the upcoming spring promises to be exceptionally busy with various visits and celebrations. In early March, King Frederik and Queen Mary plan to embark on a state visit to Finland, which will take place on March 4 and 5. Later in the month, from March 31 to April 2, the royal couple will travel to France for another state visit. Both events are of great importance for strengthening diplomatic and cultural ties and for promoting Danish interests abroad. The very concept of a state visit implies a high level of protocol and formality, traditionally including an official welcome, the exchange of orders, gala dinners, return receptions, visits to significant sites, and cultural or business events aimed at fostering bilateral cooperation. Notably, the royal family has previous experience with such major visits to France, as in 2019, then Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary led a Danish delegation and were greatly impressed by the program and atmosphere. This time, an even more extensive agenda is planned, which will undoubtedly be a major challenge and, at the same time, an excellent opportunity to expand relations between the two countries. However, that is not all. In April, King Frederik will travel alone to Japan for a so-called tiltrædelsesbesøg accession visit, which differs from a state visit in being less formal and omitting certain protocol elements. This visit will take place from April 23 to 25 and is tied to the King's participation in the International Exhibition Expo 2025 in Osaka. Such tiltrædelsesbesøg are often undertaken alone, and although Queen Mary usually accompanies her husband on major international occasions, this time she will remain in Denmark, as the visit does not fall under the category of a full state visit. Moreover, the royal family will have a busy April. Princess Isabella's 18th birthday will be celebrated on April 21, while Queen Margrethe will turn 85 on April 16. Additionally, April 29 marks the birthday of Princess Benedicte, who will turn 81. It is easy to imagine how much preparation and coordination will be required for all these events, as they are all interconnected. Diplomatic visits, national celebrations, and important family milestones. Meanwhile, attention is also drawn to the fact that King Frederik and Queen Mary will be visiting Finland on March 4 and 5, the same dates that their Dutch counterparts, King William Alexander and Queen Maxima, will be on a state visit to Cyprus. It appears that early spring is the most popular time for overseas travels and the strengthening of international cooperation among European royal houses. It is important to understand that the difference between a state visit and a tiltrædelsesbesøg is not merely in name. Traditionally, a monarch can undertake only one state visit to each country during their reign. Therefore, when there is a need to attend a significant event or participate in a specific project, such as Expo 2025, the format of an accession visit or another less formal visit is often chosen, allowing the royal family to reserve the possibility of a full state visit in the future. A similar situation occurred in the fall of 2022 when King Frederik and Queen Mary visited Germany on a Tiltredesbesök rather than a state visit, as the latter is being reserved for the future. Of course, all these trips aim to strengthen ties between Denmark and other nations, be it Finland, France, or Japan. Each visit represents a unique combination of diplomacy, culture, and international friendship, and judging by past engagements, King Frederik and Queen Mary excel in this mission, regularly traveling abroad to represent not only Danish interests, but also the royal family's lifestyle, openness, and commitment to mutually beneficial cooperation. Ultimately, the upcoming spring is filled with events of various scales and formats, from the transition of a key figure in the royal press office, the farewell to Lene Balleby and the introduction of her successor Nina Munch-Peron, to grand state visits and a highly symbolic accession visit to Japan. Upon King Frederik's return from Osaka, further celebrations will take place within Denmark, as April marks a festive period for the royal family, with the Queen's birthday, Princess Isabella's coming of age, and Princess Benedicte's birthday. But looking at the broader picture, Denmark is entering a new chapter. Overseas visits, friendly meetings with other royal houses, and national celebrations all signal that the coming months promise to be remarkably vibrant and productive. Everyone eagerly awaits news from King Frederik and Queen Mary, and there is no doubt that they, along with the entire royal family, will successfully highlight the significance of the Danish monarchy on the international stage, while preserving the warmth and hospitality for which the royal house is renowned.